Hey friends, welcome to Tea and Pixels, the pre-recorded tea chat where we play video games. I'm Leff, the instigator of this whole project. The way this works is we share a cup of tea, we play a video game, we talk about the crazy BS that 2020 has thrown at us this week. Followers of the show will notice that we're doing things a little differently this time. Normally this is a live show, goes out Friday at 8. Normally it's weekly. We didn't do one last week. I'm sure you're all wondering what gives. We'll get into it. But for now, let's talk about tea and pixels. The tea. Today I'm drinking a nice spring Darjeeling, brewed in my ingenuity. But the tea itself is from Coffee and Tea Exchange here in Chicago. That is really nice. It's a little fruity. I think I let it go a little too long. I think it went more like 4 minutes instead of 3. But, oh yeah, that's good. Okay. So today, we're going to be playing Paper Mario, the new one, the Origami King. And this is going to be a little different too. I have done the playthrough already and recorded it, and I'm going to be watching it and talking to you guys about it. And again, we'll get into the details of why later. It's kind of boring. Right now, I just kind of want to jump right into the game because that's what's fun. That's what we're here for. So Paper Mario came out last week on Friday, and I have played it for about an hour and a half total. We're going to go through about the first 20-30 minutes. Let's get started. All right, we got the logo. It's looking good, nice and colorful. Ooh, the castle. It's right, it's me playing. Let's have a little sip of tea. Classic Paper Mario and Paper Luigi. I love how the trees, if you look, there's a line up each of them, and that is because they are paper that is rolled brown paper, and then the leaves are all just cut paper. Festival, here we are. So while Mario and Luigi are figuring out why nobody's around at the festival, let me tell you about some other stuff that happened this week. For one, I know this game's kind of old. I played Superliminal. It is a game sort of about dreams and Inception-like dream control by some technology, but essentially it's a puzzle game where the sort of logic of dreams sort of takes it's not actually like the logic of dreams. Now that I think about it, it is sort of a variation on like a Portal style thing where like they invent a couple rules about like it's weird here, and then like you use them in these weird and fun ways. It was really short. I had to look up one puzzle because I got stuck, and it wasn't fun. It was neat. It actually gave me a little bit of anxiety more than anything because of the plot that was sort of in the middle there. And like the ending, let's be honest, the ending was a little woo-woo. Ooh, look at this castle. This is a pretty castle. Hope you guys are all having a good week, by the way. It's been a weird couple of weeks for me, that's for sure. I'm sure it has been for most of you. This extended pandemic is not really doing any of us any favors. There goes Luigi. I love how they're kind of playing with the perspective, sort of really driving home the point that they're made out of paper. Ah, here we go. You notice he's kind of, yeah, they're like a 45-degree angle when they walk. That's Luigi bouncing after me because he jumps when I jump. It's a very shiny door. Shiny rug too at the edges. Gilt rug. I like how even the candle flames are paper.
Oh.
It is kind of weird that everything's 3D. I mean, I guess it was in the original Paper Mario. That the paper world is 3-dimensional, even though everybody in it is 2-dimensional. I love Luigi. We should play Luigi's Mansion 3 sometime, huh? Okay, here's the big plot point. So I'm just going to let you watch and drink my tea. That's pretty grim, Princess. What's going on here? Oh no. Okay, while he makes friends with the Koopas, another cool thing I came across, I guess last week. Found it on Polygon.com, so it's not really like I unearthed anything, but there's this cool, like I guess, plugin for D&D 5e called Ancestry and Culture, an alternative to race in 5e. It's basically D&D but without the racism, and it's a cool enough idea that it almost makes me want to play D&D again. Almost. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a big enough commitment to do this video. Like I've been doing it for like 2 months, and I'm already like missing them and stuff. So yeah, D&D. I don't know, but I do like the idea that we sort of remove the race from D&D, which is race itself is just a bullshit idea anyway. So instead, we have ancestry and culture. So ancestry refers to like your character's genetic heritage. Culture refers to obviously the culture that you were raised in. So to me, this makes a ton of sense. It sounds a lot more like how individual real people really work in the real world. Like there's, nobody is 100% of anything. The idea of race is very reductive. And I could go into it. I went down a rabbit hole researching, but let's just leave it at that. It's a cool idea. If you play D&D, maybe give it a look. If you're thinking about playing in D&D, but think it's a little bit too much, give it a look. Maybe this might push you over the edge. If you do, let me know. I want to hear about it. That's what the comments are for, man. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Brand new mechanic. Just looking at my hands. Look at them. Look at them hands go. Of course, I'm playing with the Pro controller here. So trying to figure out how to move, like you're literally moving the controller around to control the hands. And then you have to press both the shoulder buttons because they try to make it, feel natural, and in doing so make it feel incredibly unnatural to do that motion. I suppose if I had the paddles, but the paddles are so flappy and unpleasant to use. The Joy-Cons, they are spongy and unpleasant. Maybe it's just my Joy-Cons. I do have kind of a dud of a Switch. Although it's my second set of Joy-Cons because we thought that was what was wrong with it. Turns out it's all inside the case. Here we see the fact that Paper Mario, even though it's a Mario game, also shares a ton of DNA with JRPGs because there's just so much talking. Like, take 3 steps and literally like, hey, let me have another conversation with you. It's like, dude, let me walk down the hall. Like, it's just trying to get. I know where I'm going. It's just right over here. But it tends to sort of smooth out over time. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of sort of exposition here at the beginning. Oh no, is that Bowser? Okay, as we watch this animation, let's do maybe another little news item. This is a cool thing that happened just today. I'm recording on Wednesday, so by the time this goes out, it'll be a couple days ago. But remember a few weeks, a month back, I was talking about a petition by a group of school kids to change the name of Douglas Park here in Chicago to Frederick Douglass Park, rather than being named after the racist asshole Stephen A. Douglas. So the Park Service is finally doing something about it. They're going to rename it. They basically said, we are going to do this, but they still are establishing a 45-day sort of call for comments so that residents can have their say. I don't think anybody in that neighborhood is going to say that we should keep the old name. And obviously, like 100,000 people signed the petition. So that's great. So like 45 days, it seems like a long time, but these kids have been working on this since 2017. So it's really 45 days, like that's pretty soon. Anyway, this thing, like, hopefully if you listened to this a month ago and you signed the petition, that's great. Hopefully you did. Either way, I'm super excited about it. I think it's long overdue. And it's nice that these kids get a win. It's a little fraught because it's tied to, like, they had the emergency meeting, I think 3 days after the protests that tried to take down the Columbus statue here in town. But like the teacher that is working with the students said, it's all part of the same struggle. It's all part of the struggle to end white supremacy, which, it's a step. I know it's only a symbol, but, symbols matter. So this is a great thing. I think the Park Service knew they had to do something. And because these kids have been so on it, and they had like these like gobs and gobs of signatures, they had followed the process already to the T. It was like the Park Service could say, like, okay, well, we need to do something to show our support. We have this thing that's already formatted correctly. It follows all the rules, so they can, show the support without breaking their own rules and setting some crappy precedent that they'll just, anybody says something loud enough, they just do it. It's like, no, this has gone through the process. It's continuing to go through the process. So, kudos for those kids for being out ahead of it, working on this, not just when there's like this cultural moment in the nation, but they've just been they've been doing this for years. So I'm super happy for them, and I'm super happy for Chicago to get rid of this racist monument of a park, and just, next up, maybe we can get the Columbus statue gone for real. Because, screw that guy. And I say this as an Italian. I mean, 1/16 or whatever the hell, but still. My grandfather was considered Italian. So, so fuck Columbus. That's what I'm trying to say. I love this part where Bowser is trying to walk up the stairs on his face. Oh, and so back to why we're doing this as a pre-recorded, like, sort of new format. Remember, I've been talking about this new computer I'm gonna get. This is the big scene. Here they are. So I got this new computer. It's a Windows laptop. Of course, first thing I did was try to do my stream from it, and I tested it. I thought it was fine. We went live on the night, Friday night last week. Guess what? Audio was terrible. Something about bit rates not matching. I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. I was going to do this pre-recorded thing as like a filler and get it out on like Monday, and it's already Wednesday, as I said. So, I don't think I'm going to figure that out. And I think, at least for a little while, this might be the new format. We'll see if we want to go back live again later. But for now, this format seems pretty chill. We'll see how the editing goes. Hopefully y'all like it. I think it might actually be nicer. The video quality should definitely be better. I have a real camera here. And I can record like in full def instead of whatever the stream depth is. But this is my first Windows machine in, I don't know, 20 years. 17, something like that. It's been a long time. Definitely first time having Windows 10 as like an actual, primary machine. And I'm liking it a lot so far. It's come a long way. It's kept pace, I think, with OS X in quite a lot of ways. One of the things I like the most is I can connect my phone to it because I have an Android. So like I've never been in the iOS like ecosystem. So a lot of the stuff that people love Apple for, I don't really get. I like it because it's Unix based, and I can do my work on Apple's really easily. But with Windows 10 now, I can install Linux on here and just kind of run it in the background. Like, I haven't done it yet. It's only been a week and a half, but it's supposed to be pretty easy. So anyway, there's still some weirdness. Like I say, it works with my Android phone. It's gone days without doing that already. I can't make my webcam go widescreen from OBS. I don't know any of the hotkeys. I can't figure out how to switch apps with the keyboard. I'll figure it out. But if anybody's got a really good like Windows key command cheat sheet, let me know in the comments. I will give you a shout out next week. I swear, like, that would help me out a ton. Here we go with the learning how to fight. Even when this was brand new to me, it took just waiting for the talking to happen. It's just like, just let me do it. Let me try it out. In the hour and a half that I played, like they're so gentle in like easing you into this turn-based combat system. I literally not like I've fought fights with many waves and literally none of them has had a chance to get a move off. They do this like spin thing, but we line them up and literally I've never been hit in a fight so far. Which is, I think, the gentlest combat I've ever seen. The part that I really don't like, though, is I think we saw earlier, like these guys were just regular, Shy Guys. It was regular Goombas. They got folded. Now they, like, you can't unfold them. Once they're origami, you just have to literally kill them. It's not very chill. Makes me pretty sad. We'll find out after the fight. They turn into confetti. You literally shred them. It's... Nintendo often has like these really cute, like chill games that are actually really dark if you think about them, like even for a second. Oh no. Oh, what? My friend is the sister of the evil guy? Oh no. Oh, King Ollie, huh? You're Lord Mutt now. Oh, that tea is really nice. Sorry. I guess you guys are watching this. The tea is... You should try some spring Darjeeling from... Actually, where did I get this from? It might not actually be Chicago Tea Exchange. It might be Adiago. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Yay. Hurry up, guys. Oh, you made it. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. What's going to happen to our friends? Oh no! Luigi's hat. Oh no! This game is very pretty. Okay, guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave Mario in this tree. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed your own cup of tea during this time, or your beverage of choice if tea's not your thing. I certainly enjoyed having my tea with you guys. So I'm going to post this Friday at 8. Going to keep to that schedule regardless if it's pre-recorded or live. So I hope to see you next time, next Friday, 8 o'clock. If you don't want to subscribe here, there's a Twitter that I will put a reminder on, or I guess if it's pre-recorded, I can put the link out. So yeah, go ahead, connect however, you feel like it, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks to Sarah, the instrumentalist. I used her song Stars and Constellation on the title screen. There should be a link in the description box. I'll put a link to that D&D thing in the subscription box also. And yeah, that's it. All right. See you guys later. Bye.